Well, you know, freaking let's roll with it. Yeah, you know, screw it, let's roll with it. I just totally hit the wrong button there on accident, but...
This is the Xbox E3
I just totally hit the wrong button there on
briefing.
accident, but... Three. Okay. I have not been paying attention to this at all. Okay. What is there subtitles on? Those are extremely small. Is this... I don't know what this is. Huh. I'm gonna turn off notifications because that's going to be loud. Is this new PUBG map? I kind of figured. Let's be honest here. It just makes sense. I mean, it's been a while. I know a lot of people wanted it, so we might as well get a new Halo at some point. Is it Halo Infinite? What, they're going the BioShock route? Okay. Okay, sure. You know, I liked Halo 2. I liked Halo Reach. Maybe? Powered by Slipspace. Give me a second. This is gonna bug the crap out of me.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Display. Okay, there we go. That's better. That was gonna bug the crap out of me. Yeah, Microsoft. Yay.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity. We are now
Oh gosh,
at
I
a
still have
moment
that
of
running.
exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you.
Ooh.
So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest
Mixer.
ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018. I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest.
No idea what that is.
100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach. Thanks to you, kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause.
Oh yeah, that.
That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form.
Oh god, it's gonna be a
Legendary
long next
characters who
3
captivate
days.
Not just for 10 hours,
Ah.
but for 10, 20, 30 years.
I'm live.
Bold stories that inspire the hero within us.
You can see her in the
Iconic worlds
background.
That are so
I'll probably be
richly
moving
imagined.
locations
We
tonight.
feel excitement in the air and danger on the sea.
It's gonna
As
be a
gamers,
long week.
We are at a momentous time.
It's gonna be a
Creative vision
long
and
week.
Cutting-edge technology together.
Oh my
are
god.
Delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from
Japan?
the UK to the Ukraine. From
I have a lot of
studios
bets on Microsoft and
to single
Nintendo
developers.
working together.
Creating
And if we find out about it,
the
we're gonna
full
find out about
power
it
and
here.
potential of Xbox
That's
One
my guess.
to
I
express
really,
their most daring
I
vision
do think that's going to happen. I've got good
Today,
money on that.
We've curated a bold showcase of their best
I-
work.
I- I've-
And ours.
I'm curious to see where this
50
goes.
games.
50 games, okay. I mean, I'm expecting this to go like 3 hours, so.
And
God, that's
15
5
world
o'clock.
premieres.
Holy shit. Okay, there could be some good things in here.
Will be first timers on this stage, and others will be first timers on any stage. All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents.
I always
All
feel like
demonstrate what
EA
true
or
artisans can
Microsoft
create.
always has a bunch of
Mind-blowing
games. At least they
art,
did last year.
immersive sound
But yet, I don't know
effects,
if they're actually going to go anywhere with
breathtaking
it.
worlds. So let's
That's the thing.
jump in.
They could. But I don't know. I feel like they always say, oh, here's a lot of exclusives and whatnot. But it still feels like they have no exclusives. The only big exclusive they've had this year so far is Sea of Thieves. And last year they totaled like 15. Okay, I'm interested. Oh, it's a baby. Oh. Okay. It looks nice. The first Ori looked really nice. I wonder... Ooh. I mean, it looks good, but... Blow me away, Ori 2. Huh. See, it looks beautiful, but I don't know if that's enough. Because with Ori and the Blind Forest, I thought it was okay. I like the Jinzo tree. But overall, I just thought it was okay. Nothing amazing. A lot of people... I'm not the biggest Metroidvania fan, but... So, a sequel... That just looked like much of the same, which...
World
If you liked it, okay, but...
So you're awake.
What?
Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Oh, Shadows Die Twice. I see. I thought the hand looked familiar. Shadows Die Twice. That makes sense.
Some time has passed.
Or whatever they're going to call it. It's not Bloodborne 2.
Lives.
I know some people really wanted that.
His bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more.
I still never played a Dark Souls game waiting for the Switch version.
You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
Yeah, because Dark Souls is inspired by what? European culture? So a Dark Souls game inspired by Japanese culture. It makes sense. Maybe the next one will be Viking culture. Then we'll complete the trifecta. I'm actually not against that, like, at all. That sounds pretty good. Oh, you know what I just realized? Give me 1 second. Let me move that over.
Your death won't come easily.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it looks like another... Yeah, sure. Sure, I'm fine with it. Ooh. Millipedes. Or centipedes. Whatever, who cares? Oh, it is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Huh. Neat. Neat. Yeah, 2019. That makes sense.
Please welcome, from Bethesda Game Studios, Todd Howard.
Let me tell you about Skyrim. I'm trying to think of a good Skyrim on Commodore 64. If Skyrim's so good, why isn't there a Skyrim 2?
It's great to see everybody again. You know, actually, the Bethesda
He's a living meme at this point.
A few hours right after this, across the street, and Phil said to me, "I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by?" And look, I know Phil is really, really charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends.
Sure. Yeah, let's go charming. Let's go with that.
Too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with
better.
Morrowind.
Bethesda games are better on
Now
Xbox
backwards
because
compatible.
at least they have some mods,
And that
unlike
goes all the way
Sony.
to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4.
Yep.
And now we are bringing
Did Sony ever
the
even get
Fallout
mods?
universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
That's cool. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. I said yesterday, I like the idea of Game Pass.
Since we're
Sure.
here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
Cool. I'm actually interested in this. I didn't expect to be,
Yes, Fallout
but I think it
76
could be good.
Is a prequel
I do.
to all the other games, and it is our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you
It's
are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
it has if it wasn't for the fact that it's a Bethesda game, I like Bethesda games. And you know, when I say Bethesda game, I'm not talking like RPG, I'm talking Bethesda game, because the Bethesda game and the RPG are two completely different things. So this does have potential. Okay.
300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion
of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech,
Okay.
but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
I've had this song stuck in my head for days now. Oh my god. It's every time I know, because what, Kingman 2 used it? Pre-order on June 15th. That's just a few days. But yeah, this song is so freaking catchy. It gets stuck in my head every time. Okay. Come on.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled,
Ooh.
you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds.
And what, this is only, what,
Ultimately,
25 years after the
America
bombs dropped?
itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
I mean, yeah, we had a little bit, but that was basically just what that was barely a little bit more than what we've seen already. I do hope at Bethesda's tonight we do get some actual gameplay. That would be nice.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you.
World
I'm afraid to
premiere.
be near you.
Oh, Squeenix?
I don't know,
Yeah, Squeenix has a show tomorrow as well.
and I don't
Don't
know
nod.
where to begin.
Oh, it's another Life is Strange style game.
Captain Spirit.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Cruise to the Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Chris, breakfast.
Oh god, this is gonna be so sad. You know it's gonna be sad.
Here,
I don't need a lecture from my son.
Oh, that's the end of the
I
month.
always get picked last for the team at school.
It's probably gonna be an episodic game, so that
can't
wouldn't
tell stories
like
like
Life
you
is Strange.
Can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late. Emergency.
Okay. I'm like, where's the supernatural twist?
This time, you won't get away from me.
Yeah.
I miss Mom's smile.
Me too.
Dead parents. Shit.
The world.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit is here!
Captain Spirit.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Yeah, that's the episodic games. Just give away the first one for free.
Exclusive.
I own all of Life is Strange. I don't think I've ever played past the first chapter.
On deck.
Yep, Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3. The only game built like me.
Delayed. That seems to be the conversation these past few days. Just, it's delayed. I don't think I ever played. I don't think I ever actually played the first two Crackdowns.
It's all about getting the jump on the enemy.
Yeah, I never did. I know people like the first one. I think people were pretty negative on the second one, but yeah. And then this one seems to be in. It looks like it was in some sort of development hell. See, what interests me the most about is the destruction physics. If they're willing to, like, I'm thinking of Red Faction Guerrilla, where it's just like, oh, have fun, go crazy. Kind of like I know Saints Row came out after, like Saints Row like 4, but I'm thinking like Saints Row 4 flexibility with like destruction physics. That could be a lot of fun. What? February, yep, February. Same day as what was it? There's like 2 other games that come out in that exact same
We
day.
will take back our world from the scourge of the machine.
I do need to play. I do need to play this game. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Yukitaro is really, he's just fascinating. I really need to get around to doing it someday. Probably not on Xbox.
To mankind.
620. Okay, that's not too far away. Yeah, that's sure. The more people that can play it, the better. Was the PC port bad? I remember something about that. Okay, Metro. Again, a series I've never played anything in.
And the ground burned to ash. And the seas boiled. And people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear.
We will not falter.
That's good.
Let us steel ourselves against them. For this is our hour of
For this is Sparta.
Amen.
See, I know nothing about the Metro series. I think I've heard good things. Yeah. Okay, customization. Grappling. Yeah, it could. Sure, I'm always down for anything. Anything can be good. It's just, well, I'm so worried about the AAA industry. I really am. I've seen so many bad things come out of the AAA industry over the years, and just we're in the age of live services. I mean, single player experiences, the more the better, and I'm assuming this is a single player experience. Which, that's something Microsoft really needs. Like, they have Halo Infinite now, but they need a God of War. They need a Breath of the Wild. Is this exclusive to only Xbox? I don't know, but they need something like that.
So you got me, you damned heretics. Jump!
Metro had me at its gritty visuals, brutal landscapes, and its mystery of the ruins above ground. What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story they
Find out
tell,
more on Inside
whatever
Xbox
sound effects they use,
Monday, so tomorrow.
we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One. Like this next game, generations have loved role-playing games from Inventive Studios in Japan. Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox,
I'm trying to think of the studio.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay. Inventive's Kingdom Hearts, really? And I know Squeenix has a show tomorrow. Yeah, this is coming to Xbox. I know we got a new trailer yesterday.
Jesse's too used to the beach. Hey, Islander, what can I say?
Kingdom Hearts.
Even the seas.
I've only ever played the first game.
Wow.
Oh, Frozen. Yep, Frozen. I love Frozen. What can I say? I'm a sucker. I don't know. I really need to play the remix collection because I never played the second one.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
Yeah, I'm biased. What can I say?
Give me strength.
Ooh. Work it around.
Whoa.
Okay, tangled.
Ha. Take this.
Toy Story. Huh.
Look out!
Oh. That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Hark! Look out!
Okay.
Oh.
Things they don't really mean. Oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know.
This Keyblade.
Is that?
Mickey. You're too late.
I'm assuming that means something, but I don't know what it means. February 29th. Yeah, it got another delay. We found out last night. It happens.
Exclusive.
Again, everyone will always pull out the Miyamoto quote. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is one of those series that I will admit it's kind of hard for me to admit I like. Sea of Thieves I love the YouTube stuff from Sea of Thieves, but it's so lacking in content. It needed a Splatoon model. They did just add the Megalodon, and I do think it has potential. Like it can be good. I just don't know if everyone says it's lacking content, and yeah, I see it.
Power in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached a bit of an impasse. I think he just needs a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me. Oh. The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The Forsaken Shores.
Ooh, we going to hell?
Place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all, and from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse.
This looks good. This looks enjoyable. Like it has potential, but this game just never has enough in it.
You have delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible. Oh! You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Forsaken Shores and Cursed Sails. Yeah, no, that could be fun. See, they're doing all the updates, and I'm glad it's free, but I just feel like there's not enough frequent content. It is nice though that they do keep bringing people back. German occupation. You must unthinkable price to save not only yourself but your family. I was like, yeah, this is Battlefront 5. They kind of hinted at this yesterday in EA's conference. It was coming sooner or later.
Ja, das finde ich jetzt. Planet der Barkans of forstyrrende. Da jeg mit som barn fortalte mig historier om skabninger og monstre.
Creature and monsters.
Vi ved, at nogen er derude. Vil du fortælle mig, hvem det er?
That was that was literally everything we saw yesterday.
Exclusive world premiere.
Yeah, they showed nothing new. Not 4. Is it Forza Horizon 4 or not? The Crew 2 is coming out. This is one of the it's one of those racing games. I know it was part of the leak, the Walmart Canada leak thingy, whatever we call it. Oh, are they going to show off another car this year? Oh, what a terrible idea that was. I don't know, I think, besides for, like, Mario Kart and, like, I guess, like, Driver San Francisco and Burnout Paradise, racing games just aren't my style. Yeah, Horizon. Forza Horizon 4, yeah, I was right. I think I said that.
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
Yeah. They're just not... I like 3, and yeah.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic to be here. Today, I am excited to show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon 4, set in beautiful, historic Britain.
See, I figured it was British.
Forza Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons.
Is this finally the game in which we get the entire country mapped out into a single world? Weren't they? What was the racing game? Weren't they talking about that? Doing the entire thing, like doing the entire country in like a single game. Am I thinking of GTA 6, where that's what the rumor is?
Who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh. So Solomon is driving the Hoonigan Ford Focus. And please welcome Andy, whose off-road buggy is perfect for taking jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun on the coastline of Britain. But first, let's join Rebecca. She is enjoying the summer in her highly customized Nissan Silvia.
Okay.
The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive. Forza Horizon 4's Britain is a shared open world. When you play with the entire community. And that means the other drivers you meet in the game will be real people with all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring. Let's join.
I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm old school Nintendo guy. I don't see the appeal in that. Well, kind of. I was kind of talking about Anthem yesterday, where I was kind of like, yeah, I'm positive on that for that.
Meanwhile, Andy is bouncing around the dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you.
See, I just don't see the appeal in it. They're just not my style of games. See,
in Horizon 4, every season changes.
But then again, I do, in theory, like games like Euro Truck Simulator that are just nice and relaxing drives.
One of the great things about this shared world is that it's easy to interact with the people you meet. Here, Solomon and Rebecca use the new Quick Chat feature on the D-pad to start a new friendship. It looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded
You were just doing donuts in the background.
It's great to play solo, but it's better to play with others. Horizon 4 lets you seamlessly enter co-op from within the game world. Seasons, time of day, and weather conditions are dynamic, but they are synchronized for every player, so the entire community will experience.
What is it, like all synced up to like a universal time code?
Now, as much as we'd all love to sit and watch the sun go down together, let's see how this scene looks in winter.
Ooh, can you drive on the ice?
The entire open world changes beyond recognition. In winter, the lake has frozen solid, and previously inaccessible areas can
Come on, yeah, you can drive on the ice.
Their leaves and snow and ice
That's...
cover the terrain. The visuals and the driving experience couldn't.
I don't know if you're into it. Yeah, sure, cool, whatever. But it's not my style.
To signal the start of a new world event. Forzathon Live invites the entire community to come together.
Hashtag Forzathon Live.
Rewards. And while they head off to the event, I'd like to show you how the world of Forza Horizon 4 looks in spring. Once again, the world changes completely with the seasons, bringing new driving experiences, new gameplay, and new events across the whole world. Every season, there are new reasons to play Forza Horizon 4, and the huge, creative, fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy them with you. Today, you've seen a completely new take on Horizon. In Forza Horizon 4,
I wouldn't know. I've never played the previous Horizon games.
Beautiful world in which dynamic seasons change everything.
See, I honestly can't tell what of that was real and what of that was just... I mean, it's all scripted, but I feel like the way they presented itself, it felt like a lot of that was just done footage, right? Like it was all set up.
Phil Spencer.
You know what I mean, right? It didn't feel genuine.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously.
Really? That's how they're...
Make Xbox One.
I don't know. A lot of people I know played Xbox because at the time it had they had the exclusives contract with Call of Duty. That's a lot of people I knew.
This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox. We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery
which studios did they buy out?
And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders. And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio. The Initiative.
This is something I mean, I bag on Microsoft's first party because it's true, but this is something they've needed to do.
For over 20 years.
Because, I mean, we just saw a bunch of their first parties, but yet they still really don't have anything.
Groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios.
They're the State of Decay guys, aren't they?
Caught our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival
sure.
franchise. They
do
just released their second infestation.
I hope do something other than zombie. I know they're Undead Labs. They're kind of stuck in the name, but maybe do something other than zombies, because zombies are so overdone.
Now, it's my distinct
Are we at the point where
pleasure
zombie
to announce that we
backlash has turned into the backlash to the
Playground
backlash? Playground.
This is one of the highest rated studios of this generation, celebrated for their incredible craftsmanship. Not only will Playground Games continue to work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the fourth
Someone just
new
like
studio,
throw something.
It's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to Microsoft Studios.
Ninja. Oh, okay, yeah, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. But I'm worried about that because the joy-killing culture of AAA. I like them for the smaller, right? They made an indie AAA game. That worked. I don't know if a big budget... I mean, they'll probably be fine. What do I know? But
about telling bold cinematic stories. This is a team gifted in creating new franchises.
Sure.
And yes, we've got a fifth studio to announce. Compulsion Games. 2 years ago, we
have
premiered a game.
Yeah, who did? Someone. I remember them announcing We Happy Few at Microsoft, or them showing it off at least. But someone. That's the joy-killing. I just said joy-killing culture of AAA. That's the first company I think of. Who did that though?
Please help me in welcoming all of our new studios.
Yeah, sure. The more. I still don't. I'm still worried about Microsoft and the future of Microsoft, but maybe they can do good stuff. Maybe.
And creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness.
We Happy Few.
Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you?
Oh yeah, it was Gearbox. Yeah, it was Gearbox who did it.
It's there.
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death, and they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
You don't want to know about the really bad thing.
Wakey, everybody. And it's another fabulous day.
I know, I remember being interested in this game, because when they first showed it off, it looked like another BioShock, honestly. But then you actually started seeing gameplay, and it was more open world, crafting and whatnot. And I just became less interested in it.
You force people to have the emotions you want, and you've turned them into robots made out
I do like the idea of them really exploring the psychology. This is interesting, or at least it's more interesting than what it was before.
People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
It looks August. That's not far at all for the final release, because I know it's been an alpha or whatever for a while. Yeah, sure. Console PUBG, yeah. I'm still expecting it to come to PS4 sooner or later, even though it's in a shitstorm right now, because it lost to Fortnite. I like PUBG better than Fortnite. I'll say that right now, but they lost to Fortnite. I mean, it's still one of the biggest games in the world, but it's not the biggest, which is clearly what they set out to do. 28. Is that the third map? Because I know they added a smaller map at some point. War mode? Oh, are they doing the 10v10, 20v20, like, or not 10v10, 50v50? Is that what this is? See, they're always one step behind Fortnite. I know a lot of people are, oh yeah, Fortnite ripped off PUBG, but then then PUBG started ripping off Fortnite. At least that's what it felt like. And it just takes them so long to do anything. That's their other big problem. A new map? Yeah, again, I like it better than Fortnite at the end of the day.
World premiere.
Zelda Enchanted Door. Oh, weeb stuff. You know, I and R, but really, Tales of... I've heard that name before, Tales of Vesperia. But I and R, but statistically, there's some Microsoft weebs out there who'd be happy for this. It's definitely not my style, but it's somebody's, and really, if you want RPGs, you get like a Vita or something. I know the Vita's dead, but I guess it's got a lot of good RPGs on it. Or even freaking a Wii U or a PS4 is better than Microsoft, because that's not what Microsoft set themselves out to do. But hey, it makes someone happy in theory. It's a more niche market, sure. What do I need? Tales of the... Definitive Edition. So is it not even that old? Because Definitive Edition doesn't sound... It's not like remaster or anything. That makes it seem a lot younger.
World premiere.
Washington, D.C. The most heavily protected city on Earth.
Division 2.
177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel.
I don't know what this is.
In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters open, while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have survived.
It does.
Gardens grow on rooftops. Their
It
fences
reminds me of a Tom
patrolled with
Clancy game.
rifles. In communities that live under constant siege, survival has taken the form of urban warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States.
Okay.
History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the
It
heat of
definitely looks like a
summer,
Microsoft
6 months
game, I'll
after
give
the
them
outbreak
that.
began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a new civil war.
Agents of the Division are the only ones standing against it.
So it
How do you
is...
save a nation when its enemies come from within?
Yep, the Division 2, I was right. That looks stupid as hell, I'm gonna be honest. I know there are those gun-toting Americans that probably like that, but that setup is so freaking weird. Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Massive.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
Or is this still, this isn't still the Division, right? I don't know what this is.
Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that?
Yeah. Closer this time.
Here's our people, actors trying to act like real people. God, Ubisoft's famous for that, aren't they? Ubisoft in, what was it? I think of Anthem last year with EA.
This parachute.
Oh my God, it's so freaking forced.
Oh, that'll come in handy.
This is still gameplay, isn't it? I don't know. The Division looked like it looked like trash to me, and I did not hear a bunch of positive things from it. So yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, this feels so freaking forced.
Ah, here's the door.
Yeah, this entire thing is forced. It's just a scripted set piece moment. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Rapinski, it's the Division. Hey, let me just talk
Division.
to this guy.
We got a boy here who's gonna die without his meds. Those True Sons assholes confiscated him.
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure. Wow. Okay. Definitely from the capital. You should have a new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site? Sounds good. They're just ahead of us, Matt.
Nah,
Hey, I see you.
it's not my style of game, but I'm definitely not. Even
Kit, we
still,
gotta get you leveled up.
I'm not feeling it at all.
Please help. I've been busy.
Like, at least I got Forza Horizon 4, even if it's definitely not my style of game.
Hey, you guys should really check this out.
This, I don't even get.
Almost there. So that's the control point.
Oh. God.
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't act yet.
Nah.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher. Matt, can you flank them and get a clear shot?
I'll take that sniper on top. Wait for it. Got her.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys
Oh.
on the other side of the plane.
You know, if it was more about not like a division trying to like rebuild the government, because it was the secret government infiltration with secret government agents, and was more about just people from a settlement trying to survive. I know that's also hackneyed cliche as hell, but I do think it would make more sense and it would be more interesting in theory. I do think that, but I don't know. There's something about the Division, just the most Tom Clancy things that I just cannot buy.
Thanks, Matt. Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane. Guys.
Yep, I'll see what I can do.
God, this is so scripted. Oh my God, it's not even funny how just bad it is.
I'm down.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get you. I'll cover you guys.
Come on, come on. Get that weak point.
Oh crap, Matt, watch out. Setting my drone.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
I've got this guy behind the tank.
I just keep the voice. Oh my God, the voice acting now.
Alright, just lay it on him.
A freaking bee grenade? Okay. It doesn't save this, not at all, but it's kind of.
Good job. Level up. Level 30.
Oh, sweet. Congrats.
Alright, flare is up. Control point is ours. Nice. Guys wanna check out the plane? Let's go.
Analyzing ballistic residue.
Looks like a rough landing.
my god, it's so fucking forced.
Jesus. Whoa, that's nuts.
Let's check it out.
Great idea. Let's just die.
The one thing I can relate to in this entire stupid thing.
Take the capital back. I think we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go.
I hope they just die. That would have been if they just got destroyed and it's like, maybe we weren't ready yet. March? Okay, so that's about a year away.
Please welcome the head of engineering, Xbox Game Pass, Ashley Spiker.
God, we're an hour in almost.
This is a special time for gamers. We've
Okay,
never
Game
had
Pass,
so
I'm
many
interested.
Incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem.
Again, I'm more of a physical media guy. I still prefer physical media at the end of the day. But I do get the idea of Game Pass. Like a game like Sea of Thieves. I do think it's lacking in content. But on Game Pass, it'd probably be a lot more worth it. That makes sense. Which, I mean, it's both a good thing, but it also makes me less hopeful for the future of gaming, where you could just release half-baked games, but on like a Game Pass system, and people just keep coming back. That does worry me inherently.
So for last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access
But,
to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your games twice as fast. And naturally,
So
we're
is
calling
it-
it Fast Start.
Is it is Game Pass streaming, or is it just downloading the game onto your console? Because if it's cloud streaming, again, I don't have it. If it's cloud streaming, that's disappointing because I don't like cloud streaming. That Game Pass is one thing. A cloud streaming seems to be a different thing, and I don't like cloud streaming.
I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update.
Of course,
coming
making
later
games
this year.
start faster, and if they could get them to download faster, because that used to be the big thing about console, is you could just turn on a console, plug in a game, and play.
Ultimately,
And you can still do that with old consoles,
comes
but
down
newer ones
to
no.
games.
Because that was one of consoles'
Continue to deliver
advantages
iconic
over
favorites
PC.
like
Well,
Halo: The Master Chief
no.
Collection, coming later this year.
okay.
We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3,
Yeah.
and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
You know what I just thought of with streaming, like cloud streaming? Does that mean if you were to cloud stream a game, would that mean it would be easier to port to every console because it requires less power on the console itself?
Games like Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2,
Because
Afterparty, and Phoenix
that could be
all available in Xbox
that has
Game Pass
potential,
the same
even though,
day.
again, I'm still inherently against cloud streaming. I'm old-fashioned, what can I say?
So that's what's next. But let's talk about what's happening today.
Okay. Division.
Tom
Elder Scrolls
Clancy's
Online.
The Division.
Again, I don't trust the Division 1. Elder Scrolls Online I heard got better with time, but
Scrolls Online,
it didn't look that good at the start. And Fallout 4 I enjoyed. I did enjoy Fallout 4. It's a Bethesda game,
And
but I enjoyed it.
Fallout 4.
Then again, I've never played New Vegas, so...
All
eh.
enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K. And all of them
Is that the first? I know the
today
4K logo's been there,
on Xbox
but I think that's the first time they've actually said 4K. Ugh.
Thank you to all of the developers
Get something in
working
my
with
eye.
us to bring freedom of choice to gamers around the world with Xbox Game Pass. Thanks, everyone.
Sure. Wilds? It reminded me of No Man's Sky, which isn't a good thing. Kingdom Two Crowns. That sounds familiar. Fringe Wars. What is that below? Also sounds familiar. Conquer Blade. Waking? We saw that last year, didn't we? Ancient Epic. Isn't that coming to Nintendo Switch? Eh. Is that supposed to be out this year? Or is that next year? I don't remember. Ooh, I kind of like that art style, kind of. And that's Herald. That looks familiar as well. I don't know from where though. Maybe kind of like a. I'm thinking Robot Chicken, but that's not it. That's not what I'm thinking of. War Groove. That. Yeah. Generation Zero. I've also heard of this one. I don't know where from though. Ashen, I remember that one from last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, there's some okay indie games in there. Sure, I'm always down for better indie games. That's mostly all I play right now, indie and Nintendo.
I knew why I came here. I saw it.
Yeah.
The end.
Tomb Raider.
So vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions.
Is this finally going to be like an actual Tomb Raider? No more prequel bullshit? Just, hey, let's just do a Tomb Raider game? Because that was what? The second one, Rise? Was just, hey, it's still more part of prequel time. Just stop doing prequel. I mean, you've got the reboot.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
Do you remember when everyone threw a hissy fit because the second Tomb Raider game was exclusive to Xbox? I don't really have a problem with it, honestly. Especially because it basically also comes to PC.
I know that it's not practical.
Ooh, stealth segment.
I know that it's hard to believe. You need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
I don't know. I couldn't get into the second. I played some of the first one. I couldn't get into the second one. What was it? Yeah, was it Rise?
You want to alter the course of humanity. If you had that power, what would you do?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that's what it's called. I could not remember the name at all. Oh, September. That's not far away at all, is it?
Exclusive.
Creature. Creature, what did they do? Creature. Is this Skate 4? Is this... We didn't see it yesterday, but yeah, I think Skate 4. Look at that. I know Skate 3 has... do people like Skate 3? Like, legitimately enjoy it? I remember it being the game that it's just broken and glitchy, but it was fun because it was broken and glitchy. That's what I remember from it. And and not in like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was broken, but it wasn't broken in a fun way. Skate 3 was broken in a fun way. Never played the first two. I know this could be good. Is this not even session? Okay. At least we're getting a skateboarding game. It'll fill that Skate 4 void in our heart, at least. Okay. Sure. I liked Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Exclusive.
I had the Pro Skater 4 on PS2. Loved it. Loved it.
They say you only live once. I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers.
I have no idea.
I once thought that this would be my true home. Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Black Stone? What lies beneath the vast desert?
I have no idea what this
Who was
is.
it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets once and for all.
Is this? Oh god, what was that game called?
Come to me, if you dare to learn your true
It's less brown than... If it is what I'm thinking of, it's less brown than I remember it.
I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
Black... Yeah, it is the game I was thinking of. Black Desert. It looked... I remember it being very, like, brown.
World premiere.
That actually had, like, some color in it. I remember it being brown. It may not have been brown. Yeah, I trust that. Rendered in real-time engine. Yeah, sure. I just don't trust... I don't trust any word anybody says in this entire thing. Insects? I don't know what this is.
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this?
Capcom? Oh, Devil May Cry 5. Is that what this is? Yep, Devil May Cry 5. I know people are excited for this. I've never played any of the games. So yeah, good for people who are excited, but yeah. I remember, because I know they rebooted it at some point. I know people really didn't like the reboot from what I remember. And I want to say people didn't even like the 4th one so much. I feel like it's been a long time, though, since we got a new one. I don't know. Again, it's been a long... I feel like it's been forever since we've gotten a new Devil May Cry game.
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
It's just not my style of game. I'll say that. But I know there have been talks about it for a while, so...
Cash first.
I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
Devil May Cry.
It'd have been nice to see some like actual gameplay. Well, I mean, some of that may have been, but it didn't look like it. 2019, yeah, I figured. Somebody's probably really happy.
Please welcome from Capcom, producer Matt Walker and director Hideaki Itsuno.
Alright, let's see what you got to say.
As director, I've waited 4 years for this. Thank you so much. DMC is back.
Yeah.
English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Of course. It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released.
Yeah,
Fans have been
oh my
asking
god,
for it
10 years.
ever since. So this is our response.
When was the
loud and
reboot
clear,
then?
That we hear you. Devil May Cry
Was the reboot even
and Hideaki Itsuno are back.
Was the remake before or was it after that? God, it has been so long.
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X,
I don't care about visuals. I'm interested in gameplay. Well,
now,
I mean,
visuals are really important. The controls need to remain tight and responsive.
See,
as well. So we've
that's
gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay. That
I mean, you can have okay. I mean, I'm thinking the closest thing I can relate to with Devil May is Bayonetta, which I like. I like Bayonetta.
Hold on. すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuno-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
I would have loved to see some gameplay. I would have loved that.
Exclusive.
I mean, trailers are misleading. Playable. Oh! The game I never beat! But hey, this is cool! The delicious last course. Oh, I'm totally down for this. Cool boss fights. I don't want any of those running guns. Legendary Chalice has. Oh! Okay, that's kind of cool. Brightening Isle, new bosses, new weapons, new charms. Salt Baker. Yeah, no, I'm totally down for that. Oh god, that's a year away. Double jump? Okay. Yeah, Cuphead is the game.
Exclusive.
I've streamed it. I never beat it. It kicked my ass, and I got really close to beating the final boss. Never did. I really need to finish that at some point. I'm too focused on Zelda. What is this? I like the art. Yeah, sure, let's pretend I can read that. It does definitely look... The first thing I thought of was Link's Awakening. And yeah, this comparison isn't... This looks like a Zelda game. Oh my god, it's a Zelda. It's just a Zelda game. It's a really pretty looking Zelda game, but yeah, no, that's just a Zelda game. In theory, I don't have a problem with that. I like Zelda games. So, the more the better, I guess? Tunic. Yeah, no, it's a Zelda ripoff, but I like Zelda. And yeah, sure, I'm actually down for that. Sure.
That tiny fox in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. a labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia, is today commanding gaming's largest stage.
And it's available right now.
Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny...
No, that's actually kind of cool. It's just a small develop. Sure, and you're the biggest... You get to be on this? Yeah, no, that... Sure.
Gaming is an incredible...
But yeah, no, that actually doesn't look bad. That's...
We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming.
I know I'm not an Xbox guy, but that's probably the most positive thing I've been in this entire... That and Cuphead. Back to back. Well, I'm always... It's hard for me to hate indie stuff. There's so much good indie stuff out there. Oh my gosh.
This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything we show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before.
Okay, okay.
Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco.
You know what I just realized? So Bloodborne was exclusive to PS4. Is Shadows Die Twice going to be exclusive to Xbox?
You get to see the first look.
I know Bandai Namco. I missed the rest.
There are worlds that exist separate from our own.
That
where the impossible is reality. They consist of both good.
Why does this look familiar?
And evil. These worlds were never meant to meet. But things have changed.
What?
Now, they have begun to merge as
I was like, I knew some of that crap looked familiar.
Are the heroes we
oh my...
Uniting to fight for our survival.
So, a fighting game with a bunch of anime characters. Well, it's the big three. I don't... well, they're missing Bleach, but yeah. Big three, I don't care for that at all, but... You know somebody's excited. Anime in the real world. Huh? That would actually be, like, I could see that being like an intro, where it's like anime in the real world. I recognize that one. That's Death Note. Somebody's excited. Somebody. Definitely not me.
World premiere.
The nothing's permanent except change.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it, fighting for every useful piece of land.
There's a lot of post-apocalypse games this year.
From the terrors of the night.
Oh, is this a Dead by Daylight or Dying Light? Is this Dying Light 2? I liked the original. It was Dying Light, right? The one where the zombies became more hostile at night. I really liked that game. It was basically just a better Dead Island, and I didn't really care for Dead Island. Yep, this is definitely Dying Light 2. There's no way it isn't. Come on, please be right, cause yeah, it just got a remaster. I want to say this year or last year.
And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come.
Your choices. Ooh.
You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night. And good luck.
Yep. Dying Light 2. Yeah, I'm actually on board for that. I totally am. I like the original Dying Light. It was fun. It had problems, but no, I'm actually pretty positive on that. And because, yeah, they did just do the remake, so this makes sense. Or the remaster, definitive edition, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, no, I'm pretty positive. I'm wondering what they're going to do with all those Xboxes in the background.
Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement, deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find.
Yeah, no, I'm actually down for this.
Invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse. A bleak and
it's funny. I've been complaining about zombie games like State of Decay and Days Gone, but yet I'm actually down for Dying Light, just because I actually found the first one fun. I mean, the gimmick was okay. It's just the zombies get harder to fight at night, but you can get better stuff at night. I'm thinking of the right game, right? But no, it was fine. It was good. It was enjoyable. I really liked it. I liked it better than Dead Island, which was also Techland.
The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
I agree with that. Let's see what you got, Dying Light. Press me. Well, I'm already impressed. I'm already down. I'm already on board for this.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city.
That makes, I mean, the first game, I mean, you came in to find a cure for the zombies, but there was like there were people, because it happened during the Olympics.
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another. After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city, as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side...
Okay, I like this as long as they do make... As long as they really play around with it.
You choose to team up with this group.
Like, they talk about, like they have this more strict morality, but you actually, like, go into it. It's not just black and white, oh, you do this and this. No, they actually, like, do interesting things.
But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world. Each player's game experience will be unique. And by the way, this is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
I mean, some of that sounded like corporate BS, but for the most part, I'm positive on that. Yeah, sure. No, I'm down for it. It could be really good.
Premiere.
I'm interested.
A lot of time has passed. You've gotten soft, complacent. You always knew this day would come. You always knew the three of you would be needed again.
Oh.
You always... Wait, what?
Battletoads. Oh, shit. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes. Yes. I don't even like... if you saw, I did Shovel Knight the Shovel Knight Battletoads, and it kicked my ass. I've seen the original Battletoads, kicked my ass. But, you know, a 3-player... Yeah, no, I love this. Yeah. I don't even like Battletoads. But It's not Battletoads isn't my big favorite game or anything, but I suck at it. I hate it. But yeah, no, I'm always down for this. That's
World premiere.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I was born to fight wars that no army could win.
Just Cause 3 or Just Cause 4.
No failure.
Again, I love Just Cause 3. I love Just Cause 2 and 3. I'm always down for Just Cause 4.
The enemy changed.
What is Square Enix gonna show tomorrow?
Ready for it.
There's been 3 Square Enix games in this conference, but yet Square Enix has a conference tomorrow.
They are the world's
I know they're
powerful
well,
private army.
4 even, because they showed Kingdom Hearts.
They should fear what they've created.
Hey, maybe. Well, yeah, no, so good. Just Cause is the one of I always complain about games should be games should be if the game's not fun, why play it? Just Cause games are fun. That's what they nail perfectly. They're just fun. Just Cause 3 did it in the age of the modern gritty game and the games as art and all that jazz and the cinematic game. Just Cause manages to be fun. So I'm 100% on board with this. Yeah. God, you forget there are even cars in Just Cause. Get this. December, end of the year. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm totally up. That's great. We didn't really see any gameplay or anything, but yeah. It's a Just Cause game. It's gonna they won't hopefully they won't fuck it up this time. Well, they never have. Yep, I saw this coming. I don't think it saves Microsoft, but oh, what the fudge? That just killed a lot of enthusiasm. I can guarantee you that. Okay. They're freaking a Pop Figures video game? What? What? Oh, it's a mobile game. Okay, that makes more sense, but that just built up a lot of hype and disappointed it real quickly.
Coalition, please
I can guarantee you that.
Ferguson.
I'm honestly, this is the first ever Pop video game. That seems like something that would have happened way sooner, because those things are freaking huge. I have a few, right? I can see some of them right over there. Right over
13 years ago, when I began my Gears of War journey, we had no idea how big this franchise would become. And as it's grown, we've dreamed of taking it to new places. And
well, yeah, but you invented the Horde mode, and then everybody else ripped it off.
We're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin.
There's so many people who are probably disappointed.
Mobile is not the only new place we're going. I'm excited to also announce a true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics.
Oh, wow, yay. That's, I mean, yeah, I do like some tactical games, but
our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre, character-driven story, faster, more aggressive
so many
gameplay,
disappointed people.
Oh
god.
Of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss battle. We look forward to sharing more about Tactics.
Because yeah, remember when Xbox's only exclusive game last year was a Halo Tactics game?
And the amazing team at the Coalition is
working
hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
So they are working on Gears 5, but it's probably going to be 2 years, because they're not going to show anything.
As Kate, you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created, with the war for humanity escalates on 2 fronts, outside the capital city and within.
I just realized that's his shirt.
In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
Oh, we're actually going to see. Maybe it will be next year. I wasn't expecting any. I wasn't expecting them to show any... Kind of like with the Metroid Prime or the Star Wars game at Visceral last year. I wasn't expecting them to show anything. I still... Even with this, you can't... I don't think this saves Microsoft. A Halo in a Gears game, this should be huge. But yeah, it's not going to save Microsoft.
You don't want to see this. Kate? I'm sorry. Thanks for coming here. Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey, just slow down.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Del, we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams.
Oh.
Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
Ah.
Something's happening to me.
Your grandmother's?
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No, no. Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice.
Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You're coming back to New Ephyra. That is a direct order.
Who?
Well, Captain. Screw your order. This isn't about you.
Oh,
it's about me.
Maybe it's because I'm not into the franchise, but...
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Nah. Then again, it's not my style of game in general, and I think, did the fourth one disappoint? I feel like people were disappointed by it. Well, I know, like, mindless fanboys will always like it, but you know what I mean.
Who's ready to play? Are we the hunters or are we the prey?
What the?
Hey. What are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game.
Not my style. 1/9, yeah. It could be delayed, but who knows.
In the entire history of Xbox, in the entire history of E3,
You know,
in the entire history of our industry,
I'm surprised they haven't shown
gaming is
Minecraft.
now at its most vibrant. Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game
It's not gonna happen. They're just not
Today, we showcased more games than we ever have.
I know there's really nothing new to show. I mean, there's a new app. There's a new
titles with exclusivity and 15.
It's just the Better Together update, but there were a few things I liked.
We shared our most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure, from breadth and art style, genre and cultures, range and subject and setting, scale and story and scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game
Aren't we not supposed to use the term gamer anymore?
In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy
better
be more rich,
better
and more
AI.
immersive.
Sure.
Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console
Again, I don't
gaming
trust cloud
on
streaming.
any
Well,
device.
yeah, no, I still don't trust cloud streaming.
Not only that, we are dedicated to perfecting your experience everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team, the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X, is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles.
Okay.
Where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team,
Yeah, I
our
know that.
company, our technical
Okay.
resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great Easter.
What? What? One final thing. CD. Well, you've got me interested in Xbox. Icebreaker? Icebreak? E3 trailer? Red. World premiere. Okay,
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Is this something 2077? Oh shit. Okay, this is a great way to end off the show if it is.
Might be a lie, an illusion.
Oh shit.
Just around the corner.
What's it?
And it keeps you going.
What is it? What was it called? Not Metro 2077.
I'm a big dreamer.
Cyberpunk 2077. There you go. Oh my gosh, it's finally happening. Oh my god. Yeah. That's a great thing to end off the show with. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. I mean, who knows when it'll be out, but we finally get to see it. That's cool. I'm not the biggest CD Projekt Red fan, but I know people have been waiting for that. There's been the rumors and whatnot for years now. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's Xbox. You know, that went better than expected, honestly. Let me Okay. Honestly, I thought that went better than expected. I was expecting to be really disappointed. And yeah, no, let me mess with the window real quick. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm fine with that frame rate. So yeah, I was expecting to be really disappointed by Xbox. They had some, I mean, yeah, not all of it I was interested in. I'm not interested in it. I like Halo 2, but I feel like, but since Reach, they really haven't been able to recapture the magic. So that was cool. There were some games the Cuphead DLC, yeah, sure, I love Cuphead. Tunic, that looked fine. There were the indie games. Shadows Die Twice looks good. Dying Light 2, I liked the original Dying Light. I really did. So I'm totally down for a sequel. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's probably still, if I had to rank it, maybe a B? A solid B. It's not the best, but definitely not the worst. I saw some things I was interested in. I saw some things I didn't care about at all. Does it save Microsoft? Kind of. I mean, they're clearly putting more effort into their first-party support, which is something I've said, which is something they've needed to do. But as a console, I don't know if that saves them. I've said this before. I said this in my predictions I did like 2 weeks ago. Microsoft, they're losing right now. I mean, technically the Wii U was losing as well, and the Switch came out, and they seem to be doing a lot better, and they may be on track to beat Microsoft. They really may be. So we'll see. We will. But I do think as time goes on, they're working with, right, it's Microsoft. They do Windows 10, the operating system my computer, and basically almost every gaming computer uses, unless you're Linux, I guess. There's not that really Mac gamers, right? I do still believe, though, I've said before, Microsoft will slowly start drifting from a console maker to basically a custom PC maker. I think I've described it as like Alienware in the past. I could see that happening. As we slowly move on, they start focusing. We're more mouse and keyboard support. We're having a new Xbox, but it's got like customizable parts. They basically just become another PC manufacturer. I could see Xbox slowly shifting themselves over. They've got all these big first-party Windows studios, and it's Xbox. The interface changes, right? Over the next, even, like, I'd say five, but probably more realistically, more than that. We start seeing Xbox shift from, I keep hitting my desk. It shakes my monitor. We see Xbox shift over from console to PC. Woofer. I see you, woofer. We shift over to a PC manufacturer, which I think is what Xbox could become. I don't know if it's going to be any time. Again, it'll take a while, and they'll probably do it subtly. Because like things like games on Windows 10 is the perfect starting point for that. The buying it on both game and console. It's going to take a while, but that's where I see Xbox going. And then PlayStation's going to continue with console, and Nintendo's going to do portable, and that's the future of gaming. Of course, the only thing... And even in theory, Sony could also start shifting over to doing more PC. I mean, it's still the Xbox brand, but it's just a more branded PC, and I don't know where it's going to go. Because Sony has also said, we're going to start doing, putting our exclusives on PC. Handing PC another trophy. As much as I like consoles, I think competition is healthy in the gaming industry. That's a trend I can see future consoles, especially Microsoft, taking. As console gaming becomes not less relevant, but... And I mean, tides can always turn. As we saw, the PS2 was the king of the console. And the PS3 sucked and the Xbox 360 lost... Well, they lost to the Wii, but it did better than the PS3. And now the Xbox One is doing bad, and the PS4 could change. It's waves, right? They shift, and I can see it shifting again. So maybe next generation, because there are rumors PS5 next year, and Xbox, who knows, Xbox 2 in like 2 years. Well, PS5 is 2 years probably. We'll see as the landscape shifts. Who knows? Microsoft may start coming out on top. They've lost this generation, but there's always a future generation. They could go any number of ways. But yeah, overall... There were things I liked. There's a lot from Square Enix in here, which makes me wonder what's going to happen with Square Enix's conference. Woofer. I see you in the camera. I keep seeing the woofer. Yeah, no, it has potential. I'm curious. Bethesda's show is tonight, and then we got Sony tomorrow, Nintendo the day after that. Yeah, no, Microsoft, they did a lot better job than EA. I'll give them credit for that. Even though they showed the exact same trailer for Battlefield 5. But yeah, I guess if I had to pick a standout, basically, once there was the point where he was like, from here on out, everything is basically a world premiere. Once that happened, I felt like the conference got better. The games were more interesting after that point. There were a lot of things, Cuphead, Tunic, Dying Light 2, Just Cause 4, that's the one I was thinking of. Those games, I was much more interested, and I mean, I'll pick up Just Cause 4 on Steam. It leaked on Steam, for Christ's sake. But yeah, no, overall, yeah, a B, a solid B, and an 85 out of 100. Yeah, sure. That's what I'd give Microsoft it. Basically, yeah, I'm more optimistic now than I was before, but I still think Microsoft's going to take the same trajectory. I'm no Michael Pachter console analyst, but that's the way I see Microsoft going. It's only a matter of time, though, before we find out. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't think I'll be streaming Bethesda's conference or anything like that, but since I streamed Microsoft's completely by accident, I went to click on the record button, but accidentally hit the streaming button. And I was like, I might as well roll with the punches. But I guess I'll stream Sony and Nintendo's conference. I do like to do something different for the big three. That's why I did the live reaction, so I'll do it for them as well. It's only fair. Ooh, tomorrow's the day in which I decide if I get a PS4. I hope their conference doesn't disappoint. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.